here on behalf of the Cochran firm, who is a sponsor for this year's Hoops Classic. It's a marvelous game. As you see, the stadium is full, the arena is full, top to bottom. Headlands play in Abbeville. It is a Super Bowl game. Everyone should come out, the entire family. My name is Keith Gibbons, but anybody with the Cochran firm can help you if you need any kind of help. Also, one of the sponsors is Home Oil Company. So we're very, very supportive of the efforts. Come on down. There are going to be games all week, every night. Go online and take a look. Come out to the Civic Center, the Dothan Downtown Hoops Classic.
All right. Aneesha Thomas. There we go. There we go. All right. If y'all had a good Christmas, let me hear you say, yeah. We just want to thank the Cochran firm for being one of the sponsors here at the Dothan Hoops Classic. They've been here for the last several years. Brother Keith Gibbons, John Gibbons, and Chase Gibbons are glad to serve you with any needs that you have. And we're throwing stuff into the crowd. You're not loud enough for us to throw stuff in. Get loud. Get loud. We got the Houston Academy cheerleaders helping us out. And we just thank y'all for coming out and celebrating 2017 Dothan Hoop Classic. And again, we're very thankful for one of our sponsors being the Cochran firm, where Brother Keith, John, and Chase Gibbons are there to meet any need that you may have. All right, y'all having a good time? Let me hear you say, oh yeah. What's up, dogs? How you doing? Girl, what is up? What is up? Hey, everybody.
Hello everyone, I'm Mackroyce Corbitt with Computer Printing Etc. here in Dothan, Alabama, and I'm on the Dr. Walter Sims Show. This is the last one of the year. Y'all check it out. We appreciate y'all time.
All right, welcome back, everybody. This is Dr. Walter Sims, and we got our focal point on the man today, this evening, Brother Mackroyce Corbitt, and I just met him. Oh, by the way, somebody needs some T-shirts made. They got the T-shirts made. I saw the T-shirts, great design, and somebody told me Mackroyce Corbitt did that, and so we've been friends ever since. So, Brother Mac, I'm just surprised more people don't know about you. You have been successful entrepreneuring, if that's even a word, for the last 10 so years. Just who are you, Brother Mac?
Well, I'm a local. I was born and raised here in Dothan, Alabama. And what I am is an entrepreneur, and I care more about people, and I want them to definitely start businesses and make a big difference in our community. Community involved, I get involved with different organizations and try to help them out. I'm more behind the scenes. Any way I can help, you know, I'm here for you. Started a new program called www.CPE Project A, and projecta.com basically is to help businesses, organizations, and churches build awareness about themselves.
That's cool.
And as you mentioned, a lot of people don't know about us. So how do we do it? We got to advertise to get the word out there. Word of mouth is one way, but you also got to use other avenues such as television, Dr. Sims Show, radio, newspapers, and the internet. And that's what we're focusing on, is the internet and the word of mouth, and combining them both together to make a difference, along with what we already do, such as print. We do all things like copying, faxing, we do graphic design, web design, and a few other things. Any way we can help someone grow their business, organization, or church, that's what we're here for.
That is good. So why this business? I mean, you and I know there are 1,000 businesses you can get into, but what kind of led you down this pathway, i.e. the printing, the web design, the graphic art, because you are pretty good, the T-shirts design, and business cards, etc. What led you here?
Well, what led me here is I've been going this way ever since I was young. I've always liked drawing. I got dictionaries and encyclopedias where I drew pictures of Superman and stuff in it. Coloring. I won a little contest when I was young for doing coloring. I took up a little art in school. Electronics. I love video games, so don't knock the kids for liking video games and stuff like that. I wanted to be able to design the video games on computers, so I started learning a little bit about computers and different stuff like that. But I always felt back on art. Even when I was in college, I actually actually worked for a guy. He was in print, and so I learned a little bit about print, design, layout, because he had a newsletter that he put out each month, and I was helping them with that along with other things. I even started my own printing business called Mac Printers when I was in college. So I was making business cards and flyers and stuff for my professors and for the other students. So when I got home, like most parents, my parents told me, you're gonna have to get a job. So I did get a job, but in the back of my mind, I wanted to start my own business.
That's awesome.
So my father gave me a little space up here in this office right here. He said, if you clean this up, then you can use it for your business. So I cleaned it up. Put a little bit of equipment. He gave me a little bit of copier. The copiers cost more to make than I was charging for it. But you know, I made a little money here doing the designing and stuff, and that kind of offset those differences.
That is
so.
With
that said, we just took a little bit and invested back in the company. I worked at Sears actually for about 2 years in the computer department. And while I was working in that department, they actually gave me the opportunity to work during the day in my business and then come in at night on most days and work at night and help out there. So that was a blessing in itself that they gave me that capability. So I was able to build my business, put a little money back. I was staying with my parents. You know, a lot of people knocked that, but yeah, I was a young man fresh out of college. I didn't have my own apartment and stuff like that. I had a car, but I stayed with my parents.
So I was able, no shame in your game.
Yeah, I was able to.
Mama Chris, was that all right for him to stay? That was all right. Okay. Yeah, that's good, man.
Yeah,
where did you go to school?
I went to Talladega College. If you're talking about college, now Northview High School, I graduated from there. You know, here in Dothan, Alabama. But I went on off to college to Talladega. That's a historically black college and university.
Okay.
I was amongst a lot of people like myself, and we was able to share ideas and talk about things that we wanted to accomplish in life.
Awesome.
And we had small classes, so I was able to work with my professors one-on-one. It was nothing to maybe go to a professor's house with another group of kids, and we study and talk about what's coming up on the test. And they also talked with us and gave us opportunities that we probably wouldn't have had in a larger college. I went to Washington, D.C., and walked through the White House, behind the scenes. Did a lot of stuff while I was in college that I probably wouldn't have been able to do, like I said, if I went to another institution, because I went to a HBCU.
Amen. Well, listen, guys, y'all hold tight. We're going to be right back. We're going to go to a quick break. And when we come back, he's going to give us 2, 3, maybe 4, depending on how he feels, some of the keys to his success, what has led him to be successful. How many years you been in business?
Been in business since 1997, over 20 years.
Oh, praise God. I shortchanged him a little bit. I said 10 plus. Well, the plus covered the other 10. But that's a very great testimonial to his hard work, his dedication, and his parents believing in him and sowing in him. So you guys hold tight. We'll be right back.
Amen.
Let me first start off by saying thank you so much, Wiregrass, for watching and supporting the Dr. Walter Sims Show. But I need to ask a favor of you. If you would like to see us continue for the remainder of 2017 and on into 2018, we need your support. We need you to become what I would like to call a smile partner. We have started a campaign entitled the Million Smile March, and I believe the people across the Wiregrass are smiling a little bit bigger and a little bit brighter. Listen, what does that look like? What does your support look like? I would like you to make a commitment to sponsor the Dr. Walter Sims Show, at least with a minimum contribution of $25 a month. And that will ensure that we can continue our program. Many of you have come up to me and said that you have thoroughly enjoyed the show, the interviews, the families that we highlight, the organizations that we highlight each and every week. Well, I can continue to do that with your support. Listen, you can either write a check, make it payable to the Minister of Motivation, drop it in P.O. Box 10126, Dothan, Alabama 36304. Just go to the link bit.ly/smile partners, and that'll take you to my Facebook fan page where you can click on the link and you can show your support there. Listen, and always remember, if you stay high on life, life will stay high on you. All right, welcome back, everybody. Listen, this is a great young man, and I thought it would be very fitting to end our year with the interview of a young man that is such an icon in our community of what success looks like. And you know, we measure success a lot of different ways, but he's been consistent, he's been compassionate, he's been concerned, and he just shows up every day. I love his spirit, love his energy. So brother Mackroyce, if you will, give us maybe your top 3 things that has helped you be successful over these 20 years.
All right. Well, number one, I'd like to start off with faith.
Amen.
You got to have some type of faith. You got to believe not only in yourself, you got to have something that's you're gonna be able to stand on when times get hard. Because business, a lot of times, is about things that not only you don't see, but sometimes other people don't see. And you just having that something inside you that's pushing you to do it and driving you to do it in spite of what's going on in your life. And so what you're gonna do is get up every morning, go to that business and work it. And you're gonna be wondering why, and that's faith. That's because you know that something is gonna be coming down that line tomorrow. Maybe not the next day, maybe not the next month, maybe not the next year, but it's gonna keep you going each day, waking you up, getting you out of bed and getting you to that office each and every day. Even on days when there may not be nothing there, the next day you still get up and then you find that there's something there, and it's always on time. So number one, I would say faith. You got to have faith. You got to have that to get out, that drive to get out of bed, and that feeling has got to be deep inside. You pray on that thing. Whatever you do in your faith, you get out there and you do it and you make it happen. And you just trust in your Lord, your God, to make sure everything is possible.
That's good.
The next thing I would say is consistency and persistent. You got to be consistent about what you do. You got to make sure you keep doing it each time. Make sure that it's correct, that you take the time to do it right, and that you're consistent and that you get the job done.
Oh, that's good.
You know, because a lot of people get into different things, and then next thing you know, they doing something else. Then they doing something else. Then they doing something else. They're not consistent. They're not staying with what they're doing. In the beginning, you may not get that much business. It may be a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit there. But eventually, if you stay consistent and people see that you're consistent and that they know, eventually it's going to be in the back of their mind that they know this is what this person does. And then they're going to tell other people this is what that person does. And eventually it's going to build on your business and it's going to grow and grow and grow.
Oh,
and that works within anything in your life. If you're consistent in doing it, you'll see results and you'll get better and better at it. And you said 3 things. Number 3, number 3 is, I would say, always try to improve upon what you're doing.
Oh, that's good.
You know, always try to improve on what you're doing. Look at what you did today, what you did yesterday, and try to improve on those different things.
That's good.
How can I do better in what I'm doing? How can I help someone better than I helped someone yesterday? Because when you're in business, that's what it's all about. It's really about helping people. If you can help one person each day, then you've accomplished something. And that's sort of something I took from Boy Scouts. You know, you want to get out there and try to help somebody or do something good each day. And so in business, it's pretty much the same way. You take those things and say, hey, I want to do something good each day. And I want to build on that, and I want to try to get better and better and better. And you got to start somewhere. You don't want to just sit back and wait for the perfect time. Sometimes you have to start where you can start. So you start there, you crawling, then you walking, then you running. And that's basically how it goes, because a lot of people want that perfect website, they want that perfect building, they want that perfect amount of money to start their business, when sometimes it's all about learning. So you take what you have, you start with that, and you build on that, and eventually you'll have the best. But you won't have the best start now, because you're looking at all the competition and all the stuff that's already developed. But it took them time to get where they are. So what you do is you get started and you can get there.
That is good word, man. Talk a little bit about what's next for you, i.e. the CPE project.
Okay.
Talk about that a little bit, and how that is a way to get more business involved and marketed and advertised to let the community know what's going on.
As I mentioned, what we're doing is printing, advertising, and graphic design, and all those great things. But what they all have in common is building awareness about business, organization, and churches and what you're doing. There's 2 types of people in this world. Number 1, there's those who have the ideas, the drive to do something, that's out there doing something that need help.
That's right.
And then there are those people who have the time and the ability to help. So what we want to do is bring those two people together.
Oh, that's good.
Those people who have the need for help and those people who want to help, and bring those people together. So if I have an event and I need somebody to come there, I need people to get there, right?
Amen.
So how am I going to do that? You want to build awareness about it. So we built this website, www.cpeprojecta. I have a flyer right here, by the way.
That's good.
This is the flyer right here for the program. And basically what it's to accomplish is building awareness about businesses, organizations, and churches in the area through two forms. One, we have a directory for the businesses. And number two, we have an events calendar. Because a lot of people just don't know what's going on. So how can they attend it? So what we're doing is covering those two areas. And then last but not least, we want to do something about giving back in the community. So every business and organization that's involved with it, that tells you about it, and you say, hey, this person referred us, we're going to donate some money back to them so that they can grow their business, their organization, or their church.
That's good. That's good. That is real good. Well, how can people get in touch with Mackroyce Corbitt?
Okay, well, they can always call me at 334-678-9075, Monday through Fridays between the hours of 9:30 a.m. and 5 p.m. Or they can go online and they can check out our website at www.computerprintingetc.com, or the new website, which is www.cpeprojecta.com. And the A is for awareness, Alabama, any and everyone. We want all y'all to get involved.
Amen.
Because we need you. In order to make this whole program work, this project work, we need people coming in, putting their events on the calendar, putting their businesses on there, and we need people going out and supporting these businesses and supporting these events that's going on in our community.
Oh, that's good. I appreciate your time, young man.
Hey, man, I appreciate you.
Hey.
I thank you for the opportunity, man, to be on your show.
Praise God.
It's a wonderful show. Y'all check it out each weekend. Definitely, man. Dr. Sims is a great man. He's doing great things in our community, and definitely support him.
Amen. All right, y'all hold tight. We'll be right back.
Hello, everyone. I'm Mackroyce Corbitt. I was just on the show with Dr. Sims, and I'm talking to you now about our program, CPE Project A. And this wonderful program is a great opportunity to help businesses in our community, as well as find out what's going on through our calendar of events. We need you to get involved. We have several different membership levels that you can get involved. Number one is the discount member, which is only $10 a year. It gets you a discount card. You can go out and support businesses and they'll give you a discount. Number two is the list membership, or we say this is the business membership for the churches, organization, and businesses. It gives them the opportunity to advertise at a very low cost of $120, which covers them for the whole year. And that's less than $10 a month pretty much. And last is the advanced member for those who are interested in getting a web page or website along with the advertising and capability of adding events to the calendar. It's only $300. Dr. Walter Sims is a part of this. He's one of our ambassadors. He'll be out there letting people know about the program. So if you want to join, just get with Dr. Sims. He'll have the information, the packets, and everything. You can sign up as a discount member, or you could sign up as a list member. We love to have you a part of this. Let's have fun in 2018, and let's make this a wonderful year. God bless, and have a wonderful day. Peace.
Hi everybody, my name is Pakia Moore, and I'm about to be on the Dr. Walter Sims Show, and I'm going to talk about how I lost 90 pounds over a span of 5 years.
If you are in need of the perfect cut, go see my friend Squirt and Louie, located at the corner of North Park and Montgomery Highway, 1775 Montgomery Highway. You can call them at 334-792-1713 to make your appointment. And when you get there, tell them Dr. Sam sent you. Well, welcome back, everybody. I am so privileged to have this young lady on our show today, and we just met each other, and she just has a phenomenal story. Well, Brakia, if you don't mind, kind of set us up and tell us, where were you 5 years ago when you began this transformational journey?
Well, I was a junior in high school. I was 16 years old. You know, I ran with a big group of girls, and you know, we were like very popular. We were the most popular girls in school, but I always felt like something was missing. Like I always felt like insignificant, and you know, I got picked on a lot because of my weight, because I was, you know, 230 pounds, and like people made me feel insignificant, or like I wasn't important because I was, you know, heavy set, and because everybody else had boyfriends,
right,
and I'm just the only person who didn't have a boyfriend. So in many ways, like I kind of stood out.
Right.
And you know, just feeling insignificant like that, it made me feel depressed. Like it made me feel like I wasn't worth anything, to the point where I wanted to take my life. Because people didn't see me. People didn't see, you know, the good in me. They only looked at my outer image. So it made me feel like, well, maybe I should just end it in my life.
My Lord.
Maybe I should just stop.
My Lord. So what happened when you got to that place? You were at a crossroad.
Yeah.
So what made you keep going, not give up, and say, you know what, I'm gonna do something about this weight?
Well, it got to the point where I came home one day and I reached my limits. Like, I'm tired. It was many days where I didn't want to go to school. Like, I played like I was sick just so I wouldn't go to school. And it's like, actually, my inspiration was actually Jennifer Hudson, because you know, a lot of people compared me to her. Like, oh yeah, y'all kind of look alike. So so when during that time, she had lost a bunch of weight. So, you know, I kind of got my inspiration from her. It's like, you know, I want to look like that. If she can do it, I can do it. So I got tired. I was like, you know what? I know what I want to look like. I'm going to show these people that I am somebody.
Come on now.
Just because of my weight and what I look like from the outside doesn't determine who I am on the inside.
Oh, that is good.
So
that is good.
I got up. I just started fighting back.
Yeah.
Went after what I wanted.
So I mean, where did you start? Because, you know, we're a couple of days from the beginning of the year. You know, this show is airing a couple of days before January the 1st. So where did you start? Because that's a problem that a lot of people claim they have, is where do I start? You know, you got to start with pound 1 to lose 90 of them. Right. You got to start at 1. So where did you start?
Well, at the time, I actually didn't have a car. I was 16 years old. So my older sister had a car, but you know, she was like working all the time. So it started over the summer. And so, you know, I was just sitting at home all day. I didn't have a job. So I would just walk up and down the street.
Oh, wow.
You know, a lot of people make excuses as to, you know, they don't have a gym. But I just started walking up and down the street.
Is that right?
Yes, drinking a ton of water. And I also had, like, little tapes at home, like little Billy Blank's Tybo tapes. So I would do that. So I was pulling, like, 3-4 workouts a day. And that power that I was getting doing working out, like it just gave me so much power. Like, it was almost addicting. So it made me feel good.
That's
good. Working out, working on myself. And I was drinking a ton of water. I was on like a high protein diet, which I would not recommend because you know, it's not good. It's not good.
Understand.
But people make excuses all the time. But even walking up and down the street, and then eventually walking turn into jogging turn into running. So it's a process. It's all a process.
That's what I'm talking about. It's a process.
Yes.
Okay, you're jogging and you're running and you're drinking the water. Well, what did you do as far as your diet? Did your diet change any?
Well, when I first started, I was on a high protein diet, which I was eating a lot of peanut butter and eggs.
Yes, ma'am.
I carried around a jar of peanut butter with me. And I do not recommend this to nobody because I actually caught warts on my face because of all the protein.
Oh, wow.
But, and I learned that during that process, you know, diets aren't good for you.
Okay.
So I just started, you know, living a healthy lifestyle, you know.
Okay, kind of explain that. Explain that.
Well, you know, we are typically told you need to cut out carbs, you know, but in reality, you have your complex carbs and you have your simple carbs. Your complex carbs are your good carbs. And that's, you know, like your greens, your fruits. And I learned that you need more of that. Now, the simple carbs are your bad carbs, which is, you know, cookies, cakes, pies, and chips.
All that stuff we just ate.
That you need to cut out. But, you know, you should learn how to balance that. Like, it's okay to eat that, but, like, every now and then. So it's like now I limit myself to maybe 1 or 2 cheat meals a week, which is really on the weekends.
That's good.
So because so many people try to diet and diets don't last long, and typically you're gonna gain the weight back.
Right.
So that's why I recommend doing a healthy lifestyle.
That is good. That is good. So how have you maintained, because like you just said, it's a lifestyle. So I'm sure you've had some ups and some downs. And we were talking about that the other day. So how have you maintained the consistency to keep your weight, to manage your weight like you've done?
Well, what I did was, you know, I was in college at the time. So when I was in college, I would sustain the weight, you know, still work out, still eat right, but not really focus on losing weight, because so many people lose the weight, but they gain it right back.
Right.
So, you know, I just ate pretty good.
Right.
You know, I ate pretty good. And I would just work out just to sustain the weight. But when I would come home for the summer, I would try to go hard and lose like 15, 20 pounds at a time.
Right.
Within like three or so months.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So what's your encouragement to people that's on that fence? You know, they want to do, whether it's a physical thing or a spiritual, mental, emotional thing that they want to do, change their life, period. What kind of advice do you have for those people watching you right now?
I would say don't give up. That's the biggest thing, because a lot of times we give up on ourselves. And
That's good.
We're really hurting ourselves to reach our full potential. Like when people say, oh my gosh, you lost 90 pounds, like that's impossible, but I did it. So it's not impossible. So we try to train our minds to think that we can't do this, when actually you need to go for it. Like put some faith in and go forth and do. Because faith without work is dead. So you have to, you know, put forth some action. So get up, be inspired, stay positive is the main thing too.
Oh, that's
because
good.
A lot of us, you know, I've had workout partners and, you know, they would just give up on me, but that didn't stop me from giving up.
Oh,
you know,
that
I
is
still
good.
kept going forward.
Just don't give up.
Do it for yourself. Like
That's
you don't.
good.
It's not even about doing it for other people. Do it for yourself, for a better you. Think about who you could be and who you could turn into. You know.
That is good. Brakia, I am so proud of you, young lady. You have achieved a lot of stuff. So what's next for you? 2018, 2019, 2020. What's next for you, girl?
Well, what's next for me is I do train people. I started Be More Fit Club, and that's really to help out people, because I did gain followers, and, you know, they want to know, how did I lose 90 pounds? So, you know, I started my own blog.
Amen.
And I train people, and I want to help people get to where they want to be, and inspire and encourage people to get to where they want to be.
Oh, that is good. So what's your contact information if somebody wants to contact the Brakia Kitty Cat Moore?
Well, my Snapchat is Brakia_Moore. My Instagram is @KittyCat, KEDYKATT, and you can also follow me on Facebook, which is Be More Fit Club, or you can add me, Brakia Moore.
Oh, that is good. So our smile of the week goes to Miss Virginia Cook. We were at the Hoops Classic this past week, and we had a phenomenal time. And she was visiting home between semesters. She was on Christmas break from Auburn University, and we ran into each other. Been knowing her for a minute now. But listen, if you want to be considered for our smile of the week and win lunch for two at Rock and Roll Sushi, Panera Bread, or get you a smoothie at the Smoothie King, just make sure you get caught smiling and use the hashtag Dr. Sims, WDHN, Million Smile March, uploaded to Facebook or Instagram, and you just may be our smile of the week. And please remember, if you stay high on life, life is going to stay high on you.
Hey, my name's Maddox, and I get my blueberry muffins at the Coffee Bean.